How did you get into bouncing in the first place?
I needed more money. And it was weird because I was dating a really high maintenance girlfriend. And she was upset that the money I was making wasn't enough. Now I was working 30 hours a week and taking 18 units of school. And I needed a second job. So I had a friend who used to be a manager at, what's it called, Georgia Waltz on College Avenue. The head bartender there. I moved to the city and started working clubs, and I bumped into him in Oakland, and he told me, and he said, listen, you can work at my club and bounce there. You're a big guy, that'll work out great. I said, all right, I'll go check it out. He's like, well, come by this Friday, and we'll put you through the paces, and we'll tell you what to do, and get you going. I was like, all right. So I show up, and I'm up there, and I think it's 9 o'clock. Club opens up at 10. And my buddy's there, and he's like, hold on, we're having a meeting in the back. I said, okay, no problem. Comes out from the meeting, and he's been fired.
Wow. The guy that got you the job.
Yeah, the guy who told me to come in for work. And so I'm standing there, and these two guys that were in the office start walking out. And basically, the club owners felt that the club was saturated with a lot of corruption. There was a lot. The door was selling drugs to this was the Tenderloin, and this is before the whole, changing of the city. So they were selling drugs to the people on the street. They were selling drugs to people inside. A lot of people inside were giving away a lot of the house for, trade for blow. It was one of those nightclubs where DJs were spinning like acid jazz, mushroom jazz, all that kind of stuff, and open till 4. So people would drink till 2, do drugs till 4, right? And then if you were one of the cool kids, you stayed behind, and we'd stay there till 8, 9 in the morning and keep drinking. But so anyways, it was interesting. So these guys come out and they said, here's what's going on. We're the new managers. Last managers had to go. We're going to talk to each one of you one by one. Just hold on, and we'll be right with you. And so I watched almost the entire staff. I want to say everybody, maybe 15 people, 11 people got fired right there on the spot. And wow. The weird part was they pull someone in the office, and basically what they're saying is, this is what you're doing. You're fired. And then they get on the phone, and someone would walk up the stairs and walk behind the bar. And they were all ready to work that night, right? And everybody's sitting in their cars outside.
Wow.
Person get fired, another one would come up the stairs, right? And they had a promoter that had the whole event sold out that night.
Wow.
Wow. Like, it was a smooth transition. And
remember this, Trevor.
Yeah.
You should be taking notes on
that.
that.
It was, and that was back in the day of the clubs where
have somebody ready that night.
Yeah, and you had to earn your keep at the clubs, right? Like if you worked in especially in the city, right? I don't know how you guys here in Oakland did it, but the nightclubs in the city were a fucking thing.
Yeah,
and the cool bars were a thing.
Early 90s and stuff like that.
You want to get into Denord as a bartender, you better be worth your salt. You want to get into Zeitgeist, you've got to be that bartender, man. That's a special bartender.
$500, $600 a night.
Oh yeah. Oh, easy, man. And these guys were making, some of the head bartenders. I mean, Zeitgeist is the second highest vendor of keg beer short of Pac Bell Park in Northern California. Whoa. Their entire downstairs has been converted to a refrigerator.
Huh.
That's the entire footprint of the building is a refrigerator underground. Yeah, they're just, that's its own crazy story. Yes. But so yeah, if you got into a cool bar or club, that was a big deal, right? Like you can get into those clubs, you kind of had clout, and then you had like, then there was the whole community. Then you had everybody else at the other bars and the other clubs, the cool kids there. It was all very cliquey. So you see those groups come towards your club, you always bring them in for free. Then you can go free, go to their clubs, right? You can go to end up at 4 o'clock when your club all closes down, or 6 o'clock, or whatever else.